Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you are so welcome indeed. You're going to enjoy this episode. I want you guys to grab your tea, your drinks, to sit down, get your iPad, get your notes, because I got a couple of things to share with you. All right, my darling 50 sisters, my 40-year-olds, my 30-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 60-year-olds, 70-year-olds, yes, all of you all that are back in the dating pool, congratulations. Congratulations. And we are going to talk about what turns men off. You have gotten your outfits together because we've done our dressing. I've given you all the tips. You've got your etiquette together. You've got your body together. You have been fuminized. Absolutely fuminized. You're looking good, sis. From head to what? Head to toe. So before I start, I also want you to do this. I need you, my darlings, who are in the dating pool, get a male friend. Because after this conversation, I want you to ask him if I was wrong. A straight guy, ask him, you know what? Fumi said A, B, and C. What do you think? Because you need a man's perspective. Over time, I have come to realize that what we do as women, what we like, what we want, is very, very different for men. It's very different for the guys that we're trying to attract. They're not looking for those things in us. The irony of it all is that the things that we are doing, certain things that some of us are doing, it's a no-no for guys. Why? Because once you guys start dating and you get married, you represent him. You are an extension of him. You are an extension of how he sees himself. His standards, his principles, his ethics, how they see him at work. You are an extension of that. Oh, wait for it. I'm not done yet. You're thinking, I want to get married, I want to have a man, this, that, and the other. Nothing wrong with that. Men are looking for the future mothers of their kids. And that is why it is very, very different. So without a bit of loops, little starlies, do you like my little pad? You're not going to believe this, but it is absolute facts. Do not wear too much makeup. Say what, Fooms? Do not wear too much makeup. It's one of the 111s that turns a man off even before he's spoken to you. You have gotten dressed, you've gotten your hair done, you've got everything, you're looking fabulous, fly to the nines. You're at a bar, you're at a lounge, and you're trying to get that guy that's going to turn into a boyfriend, turn into your husband, and be the father of your kids. And you walk in with way too much makeup. Now, what does that mean, Fooms? You that you're a makeup artist. That is why I stopped on this channel. Because I said to myself, Fumi, you are trying to help these sisters and daughters. You're trying to help them. Don't misguide them, because you are married and done, so you can do whatever. Because in your life, you don't wear all of this makeup when you go out with Ula. You don't. So don't sit down there in good conscience and be showing them this. Show them really everyday, beautiful, effortless wedding event makeup. You can have that pop of lip, you can have a little pop in the eye, but you cannot have too much. Have your brows. Have a lovely neutralish eye. I always do lots of neutral eyes for you guys. And you can have a nice lip. And you still look good. Do I look okay? I think so. This will work for him because he can see you. Guys are not that complex and they're not that creative. I don't mean it in any way. I'm just saying that they just want to look and see what they see. This is you. This is how they want to perceive you. They don't want to see you with orange, yellow, green eyeshadow, lashes out to here, claws out to there, with the weaves and everything, and you've pressed it all the way down, gelled it down. It's a bit too much for him. Left to me, you look fly. You look fabulous, but you're trying to settle down. So this, he don't know you, he just sees you. This is how she dresses. That's what they're thinking. This is how she dresses every day. No, 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 no. It's a turn off. They would rather go with the girl next door, the simple girl who barely wears any makeup. They would rather go with her. She, to them, isn't high maintenance. You are. And on the contrary, this is you trying to make an impression, and it is backfiring. So, if you're in the dating pool, darlings, do simple makeup. And I'm going to do outfits for you when you're going out on dates because it will help, okay? Number 2, smoking. At the bar. Beautiful manicure. Beautiful girl. I smoke cigarettes and I smoke them in my house. I never smoked outside because I knew how it looked. Let me give you a quick story time. Listen to the story. I had a guy friend. I have always had guy friends. I have my gay guys, which I love, but I have my guy friends. And Lionel, that's his name. He said to me, come on, Fums, you know what? Let's go out, have a good time, blah, blah, blah. We went to, it wasn't necessarily a bar because this was in Cali. It was, yes, it was, Fums. It was like a bar lounge and they had like the beachfront, you know? So we were sitting down there chilling. This pretty girl, gorgeous girl, head to toe. I liked her. I said, wow, girl, do your thing. You know me, I support my sisters. And she lit it up and she was smoking her cigarette. And this is what my friend did, Lionel. We were by the bar like so. So he turned, as I did, when we just saw her walking by. When he saw her with the cigarette, he turned right back. I was shocked. I said, Lionel, why did you turn back? I knew, but I wanted him to say it. He said, oh, she smokes. I said, Lionel, but aren't you a hypocrite? Don't you smoke? He said, yeah, but she could be the mother of my kids. I don't want the mother of my children smoking cigarettes. It struck me, it struck me, it struck me. This is what men think. Right there, this child just walked on by and lost the potential. I'm not saying that Lionel would have married her. I'm just saying that you're a walking advertisement. You are your own ambassador, truly. And there are certain things that for guys is just a no-no. I am not saying for every guy. I am just saying that a good majority would prefer their wives not to smoke cigarettes. When they're looking, they want to settle down within the year. That's just them. When their lights are on, their lights they're on. So they're shopping around. You look okay, tick all of the boxes. Okay, come on, let's go. I like you and I'll get to love you in the relationship. No problem, let's go. That's how they are. So be very mindful. That's my earring. I tell you, production, it's a thing. I'll pick it up in a minute. So that's the thing, guys. Be mindful of smoking. Smoking, let me even extend that, smoking in public. Number 3, guys, you gotta know this. Don't be a drunken slob. Nope. A slob kebab, drunken man. Don't be. Have, as far as I'm concerned, for a couple of reasons. It's also security, and I've mentioned it before. If you drink too much and you are drunk, you open yourself to danger because you can be fully taken advantage of. You do not know what you're doing. You don't know the guy taking you home. You don't know the taxi taking you home. You don't know the dark alley street that you're going down. You are not in the headspace to even defend yourself because you're drunk. Aside from that, again, like I said, a man is not trying to have his wife drunk in a public space. Just think how that would look. Just think how Ole and I go out and I'm drunk. It's embarrassing. And if you are drunk and he can see you drunk and doesn't know you, he will be under the impression that this is how you compose yourself. on a regular. This is your lifestyle. No way is she just drunk for the first time at the party, kicked off her shoes. She doesn't know where her bag is, and she's all over the place, drunk. It's a no-no. He'll like you. He might say, you know what, we hang out and do other things, but you're not getting the ring like that. Be mindful. Number 4, swearing, cursing. Bitch, yes! A man of standards? No. That's not going to work. It's a turn off. He will look at you with half an eye. Like, okay, we got a little thing about her there. I don't need her to coming to our office dinners, getting excited and relaxed and start swearing and cursing, thinking it's a fun joke with my boss, with my family. Absolutely not. I get so many DMs. I'm this, I'm that. I can't seem to find a man. And I believe you. I believe that you are all of that and a bag of chips. But there are a couple of things that you have to know, because you are on the front line dating pool, because you have gotten your fitness together, because you've been Fuminized, you've got your outfits, you even know how to do your makeup, your hair, nails, you've gotten everything. But the behavior, it exudes class. And again, it shows your standard. It has to be aligned with the way he sees himself. Of value, of standard, of ethics. Women that I know, we can go far together. We can build things together. Again, let me repeat, not all men, but if you are looking for that high standard guy, an exec, you want to behave the part, because you already look the part. You need to behave the part. Which brings me to my number 5. I am going to tell you something, and I want you to believe it. You see this, I need to be this size, I need to be that. Guys don't really care. Do you know that? Guys don't really care. I just mentioned it in the other episode for my plus size sisters. Stay the way you are. You are gorgeous. What we're going to do, tone up so that you look tight. You look pulled together. That really applies for my 50-year-old sisters. Look pulled together. Look toned. How many a time you guys say, Fumi, you look good. Fumi, your body look good. I invest. You gotta look good. You gotta look pulled together. You cannot be a slob kebab. You cannot have your boobs all showing. You cannot have a mini skirt and shorts and think that's okay to go for dinner. It's not. You look like a fun girl. You don't look like the wife that you're auditioning for. That's just straight facts. You can ask him. You can ask your male friend. He'll let you know. Because they're looking at you and saying, this is the mother to my future children. Men are hunters. They look at your hair, your skin, because that's how they know you will reproduce and you will give him children. There's also that part where you really represent him. You are a mirror image of him. So he's wearing a 3-piece suit. He's got his tie and everything, you know, looking sharp, of which we adore. And then this is how you present yourself. It's not going to fly, my darling. Not at all. At the beach, on the weekends, in the Hamptons, absolutely, my darlings. Dress accordingly. I'm going to tell you what you should wear on dates, because you are back in the dating pool. It's been a minute and you want to refresh. Don't get it wrong. Look sexy. Look absolutely sexy. But do it with class. Do it with style. And sometimes the simplicity of it all is everything. Like I say, chef's kiss. So your dress code can be of off-putting. He can look at you and he says, this is giving me all kinds of streetwalker vibes. She's a nice girl and everything, but the couple of times that we've gone out, street vibes. That is what it is, my darlings. It is not your size. It's not your height. Don't have those insecurities. I will continue to give you confidence on this channel. I'm going to dress all of you up. The petite, the pear shape. I've just done the plus size. We're going to do the 50s. We have all kinds of 50s. How to dress to work, transition to go onto a date. Going to watch a movie. Going to go and see his friends. Going to a party. Going to a cocktail. They are different dress codes. And I'm telling you right here and now, going there with your shirt wide open, get it right, like I did the other day. I'll tell you right now, that's for red carpet. I would not wear that with Ula to any kind of dinner with his friends. It's a bit too racy. I would not do it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You have to know where you are dressing and how you are dressing. Extremely important. If you're an actress, red carpet, fashion police or whatever, and you're coming out, you're modeling or whatever, that's completely different, because you know what? Red carpet is work. You're working. You're letting know the producers, the directors know that your body is hot, you're ready to go. Not a problem. Men can differentiate that. We're talking about when you're out with him and when you are going out trying to look for a mate. All right, my darlings, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you are loving this shirt as I am, it is from Reese. Yes, darlings, I live for it. There's a suit to match too. Fabulous. All right, sweets, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and, oh, wait for this, hit the super thanks. Yes, baby, give me some super thanks. And those that give super thanks, I will give you a shout out always here and from now on to the next episode. Somebody just said, oh, Fumi, you have super thanks. I haven't talked about it. I said, oh, I didn't know. All right, I'm talking about it now. Support, support, support. And from this episode, guess what, my darlings? We are going to jump into what? Now you guys are dating. How are you going to keep him? Don't we want to know? I'll see you soon.